Okay, so people are asking, I mean, how do I know the result is correct? So this is the way I do it. I kind of modify my hw3 client.cpp. Okay, so inside the hw3 client.cpp, if you look at this, this is I create, this line I create the shadow object, and this one I just call get VSID, I comment it out. This one I have to keep it because I need to create the pointer, and this part I create a pointer, that's fine. This piece of code must be somewhat different. How do I have this code? This must be already contaminated when I do the explanation. I have to comment out all the code that's irrelevant. Okay. This is the code which I probably introduce when I talk about some other issue. Okay, so this I need to comment out. So what I'm saying is that all this is all gone. Okay, here is the good part. So what you want to do, the general principle is that you want to know whether the message or the web report is correct and try to reduce the number of virtual function call as much as possible. So for example, this one is get VSID. It's just a C out, I comment that out. This one is just print out to see if that function call works, I comment that out. This one also, I comment that out. It's just whatever I see C out, it's just try to see if that fly is actually, that particular function is working individually. So I actually comment out all of this. Okay, now I have, until the end, I have a 5 function. 2 of them are operator equal equal, 3 of them are conflict of interest. I think I will actually just leave number 2. I think flight number 2 is an interesting case. Okay, so after I done this, what I just did is I comment out all the other function code, but just leave one line, which is a conflict of interest on SF2. Let me just check, where's SF2? SF2 is a shadow fly, but probably a shadow fly will trigger a bunch of other things. Okay, so I just keep one. I mean, you don't have to pick exactly one. You can pick any one you want, but just keep only one line left in your code. But don't comment out like a shadow person create this object. This object will not introduce any virtual function call, but just keep this line. And when you run it, the number of message that you will receive will be a lot less. And therefore is help you to debug. You can actually check the client side, server side, or another side. Just focus on one function. If this function conflict of interest generate exactly 12 web report, and you look at the web report result looks okay, then you know that you actually already confirmed that this function will work. So you might want to, after you see this is working, then you can actually just comment this out and just uncomment this one. Try to do another line to see this one, operator equal equal, it works okay. This one probably will trigger 8 message because one of them is operator equal equal, but the other one could be get VSID. So you want to see whether that exactly happened or the message. So this will help you quickly to debug your distributed scenario between the client and the server. Okay. Any question? It's just a strategy I found it's very useful. Okay. Any question?
I think that's pretty helpful.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop record.
Professor?
Yes.
As long as we get a successful doing the web report and it's like we can verify like our virtual student ID on like your website, then we completed.
You're done. You're
okay,
done with
get the 1 week extension, right?
Right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you get that done. Yeah, today. Okay. Okay, let me stop